Safe and sound at home again, let the waters roar, Jack.
Safe and sound at home again, let the waters roar, Jack.
Long
We've tossed on the rolling main, now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate, folly, 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 right-o. Sound.
Jack. Was there
ever Johnnies now, such as you and I, Jack? We've tossed on the rolling main, now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate, folly, 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 right-o. Okay, it's one of my favorite sea shanties. That's the kind of shit that I'm going to be incorporating into the fucking, like, wizard pirate act that I'm going to do in the end of the world to scare people away from trying to fight me. Literally, you're going to have a band of weirdos singing sea shanties cruising down rivers in fucking boats, probably. In fucking Oklahoma. You know, pirates of the fucking Arkansas River. Some shit. It's my new plan. I don't really know what this video is about, but I like that song. That song, you don't get what it's about. That song is being directed at the captain of a vessel. And it's saying not to forget the men that brought you home alive. And to buy us a fucking drink. And like, there's a bunch of different things to it. There's a bunch of different verses to it. They all mean different things. And this is the thing. It's like, there's 1,000+ years of fighting tradition to draw upon. Choose what you want. I like this fucking, like, 1700s fucking English Navy pirate shit. Which, honestly, I think Tolkien would just fucking love that there are fighting men in the 21st century singing sea shanties and reading his books. Like, this is half of the... I'm not even really particularly religious. I just keep getting fucked with by God. You know? Eventually, you get enough of that, you start like, yeah, I guess there is something. Had the whole sky turn purple once. And there were like C-17s landing at Tulsa International Airport that same day. It was a weird day. At the time, my theory was that somehow I was developing superpowers and that the sky turning purple was something to do with that, and that all those C-17s rolling in were some sort of containment force. But, you know, also there was like this giant swirling cloud above my house. So, like, I don't know, there was a lot of weird shit going on that day. This is like, you know, might really be a wizard, Harry. That was the same day that the Georgia Guidestones blew up, too. So, pardon me for losing it for a minute. It's one of those, okay, a lot of weird shit happened at the same time. We should definitely sit in silence and figure this shit out before we say anything. I still don't know what to make of that shit. To be honest, I think that, like, our universe is complex. And some of us, especially those of us that are a little touched in the head and do a lot of drugs, are like receivers or some shit for something. And there was something tuning into fucking Earth that particular night. I don't know what the fuck it was. We were a little gone though for a minute. Watching fucking Casablanca and The Wind and the Lion. That same night. That was the first night I watched The Wind and the Lion. So that experience coincided with, you know, this like new love of the language of Islam from fucking The Wind and the Lion, because it's so spicy now. And like, also, I think if we pretend to be Muslims, we're going to get away with more shit. We're an oppressed class. We're all the fucking Muslim transgender lesbians. I'm starting a Muslim lesbian transgender biker gang. This is 100% what we should do. The Prophet wills it. Fuck all these people. That's really what a lot of it is. Is fuck all these people. Church, what are you doing? Like, he's like showing his tit to the camera. I get it. You're a lovey. Okay? Stop dancing. He wants his chin scratched. I'm going to move you guys over so he doesn't keep dancing over here. I don't know. I don't know what to believe about religious shit. All I know is that things have been getting biblical around here. And it, like, some of that's being generated by the news. 110%. Some of that shit's not. There's sheep walking in circles in China. I swear that's probably some sort of technological thing we're employing on them. The Euphrates River dried up. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit going on. And, you know, there's a part of me that thinks, as is Armageddon or whatever, right? Like, oof. Itchy head, huh? Sorry, I'm scratching the cat's head. There's a lot of antichristy shit going on. There's a lot of four horsemen of the apocalypse writing. But, like, this happened 100 years ago, too. So is it fucking, you know, Ragnarok or Armageddon every 100 years? I think that may just kind of be the way society is. And now we've gotten to a point where we're weak enough and all dependent on each other enough that an entire generation dying off like that is going to be rough for us. And this is the baby boomers. Like, look at Queen Elizabeth just died. She's like, in a way, like the first baby boomer. Like, the royals live longer than us, right? We could get into that. They're lizard people. No, they live longer than us because they have a lot of money and they live really well. And they don't get into drugs and alcohol and whatever. So they never have any fun. And that ain't necessarily so. Like, a lot of them are closet alcoholics. Closet whatever else. You should 100% get to the royal family and the exact sort of people that are like, I can handle my heroin. So who fucking knows what they're up to? And, you know, if you believe a lot of religious shit, either the Pope or the King of England is like the head of this planet, quote unquote, religiously. Maybe like some Muslim person. You can make an argument for that too. Don't want to leave out our Muslim friends, who should be just as mad as us about everything. This is where, like, I 100% can see how some people went to fucking Afghanistan and got turned. I always wondered how they fucking did that. I could paint you a pretty damn good picture. But essentially, I think the thing that turns our boys in Afghanistan is being shown that America is the modern Babylon. And that, like, if you just read the fucking, like, the book, if you read the Jews' book, not even the Muslims' book, and or the Christian Bible, like, there's nothing good that comes here of what's happening. Of according to the Bible. And we got a bunch of boys in the South here that go into the military that are religious as fuck. You know, that's how they turned those guys. They were susceptible to it. Such as even I am to some extent, just from being brought up in a fucking crazy Christian cult. There's shit that you could show me and say to me that I'd be like, oh, and like Duke too. Like, Duke's worse. I'm cagey and skeptical and whatever, but like, the friends I used to talk to, one of them, Duke, was a Marine, and God damn it, Cat. Yeah, stop fucking stepping over the goddamn camera. You're gonna fucking hit the stop button. Little bastard. He's high as shit, is half the problem. Anyway, Duke is the type of person that is, you know, way more into the religion thing than I am. And I know, like, we've been talking a lot about it here recently. After, you know, the sky tornado and the fucking stone table to Satan blowing up, and a lot of the world events that happened this summer that I'm still unpacking, really. I have no fucking idea what any of that shit was about. Just my world got crazy for a few days. And world events collided with it. It's one of those like, Papa, am I the Antichrist? I don't really believe that shit, but at the same time, there was a sky tornado. I don't know. And this is where some of this, like, the shit I saw reminded me of things I've heard about in legends about Merlin. And, like, this is where, okay, so what I saw means that much of what is quote-unquote myth is reality. That's what I saw. It's what I experienced. And I don't know how to undo that. And I'm guessing the siren is, it is 12 noon on Wednesday in Tulsa. And every 12 noon Wednesday in Tulsa, we have a tornado drill. Sounds like some air raid, right? If I scared some of y'all, the nukes are falling, you little bastard. I think he does it because he knows I don't like